Hey, I'm in Jamaica talking to Natalie Reeds at the Chance Rehabilitation Center in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And I'm just so glad to be here. And I was asking Natalie some questions about, why she chose to open up Chance. And she gave me a little bit of that. But I also want to get some more from her about the Emily home. And what made you name it the Emily home? And what is, why is that so precious to you?
Okay, well, Emily was my mother-in-law, my husband's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even mention that I do have a son out of the union with my husband. I have a son, his name is Jelani. Now, because of that, they say that things are hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the bloodline, it's in the genes.
Right.
So the fate that happened to Jesse, I wouldn't want that to happen to Jelani because Jelani's in the care of my mother. So that means
Right.
I would lose my mother, my sister. So I'm kind of breaking the cycle,
right?
Basically, because through this, not only am I going to reach the wide masses, but I'm going to also reach my family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Awesome.
And the name Emily came because, like I said, she is the mother of all the persons who died.
And she was also killed.
She was bludgeoned. Yes, she was.
Oh, wow.
And I just figured that I'm giving them a chance to live on. The name Chance came from one of the persons who died as well, and he was only 5 years old. And I just think that he didn't live yet. He didn't get a chance. And I just put it together with the persons who are not living, the ones who are in the garbage pan and on the street corner.
Oh, you're in the trenches
in the trenches,
right.
In the dungeons. And I said, well, I'm going to give them a chance through Chance, who passed away. So he's going to always live. And anywhere, when these persons are finished with the program, anywhere they go, they'll always remember Chance. So his name will live on forever and ever, even further than the 5 years he was on earth.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's mental, and for me, it's very spiritual because it happens so close to home.
Right.
And then both, because this is my country. All of
Right.
these persons are my family.
Right. That's awesome. And I also was wondering, yesterday we had a wonderful pancake sale, and the actual clients helped facilitate that wonderful event. And I know that's one of the programs that you're introducing to these men and women, or that you're introducing them back into society.
That is correct.
So what other programs do you have lined up, for them?
Well, we really need some counseling. We have persons who have bereavement issues,
yes.
and that has become a very big part of their illness. And I just feel if they can cross that border,
mm-hmm.
they'll be on their way to some form of normalcy. They're stable now, but we want normalcy. We want, when they leave here, if that's a word, we want them that when they leave here, they're as normal as possible.
Right.
And society will accept them no longer being mentally ill, but mentally stable.
Right.
So those little programs that we organize, we have an agro project that we hope to get the land
mm-hmm.
and put up a working farm for them, for the ones who are interested.
So they can actually learn how to farm.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then we have some farmers who are here who, like I said, lost their way, and now they just need to, to put that back into them, kind of thing,
awesome.
mentally. So we call it occupational therapy. And the persons who you see doing the food service, that's where their line of work was before they became mentally ill. So what we do is we tap into their natural resources and put them back into territory that is familiar to them.
Well, that's awesome. And I must say that I've been with these young men and young women for 2 weeks, and I forget sometimes that there's a mental challenge going on, because I've never experienced so much love and compassion and so much innocence of people being so okay with giving you love without feeling like you're gonna know it somehow. And I know that's something that you've given to them, because they feel like they're getting a part of their life back. And that's something that you've given to me with my tragedy. And I won't say my tragedy, I will say my experience.
Right.
That, you've given me that peace back, too. So keep doing what you're doing, because it feels great.
Thank you.
It looks great. And I'm so glad to be a part of it.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.